Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the night time to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, baby, could I love instead? Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, baby, could I love instead? Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what makes you doubt. I'll tell you my deepest secrets. I wanna let them out. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the night time to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, baby, could I love instead? Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, baby, could I love instead? It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for
Hey there, welcome back, guys. We're live. We finished our lady. Whoa. She's a lady. Almost. I mean, we'll just do it as we print more prints. So next week, when we do 3D print of the week, we will touch her up a little bit while something's on the bed. Wow, 2 for 1, right? One on the bed and one right here in a little area right there. Let me just, before we're live. Oh yeah, the audio is playing because I believe, well, you never know. Oh yeah, it is. Great, perfect. So this is just a short, not really short. We never go short videos on this channel. Everything is long form. Well, we like to start off with a short, saying it's going to be a short video, but then it always winds up being longer due to glitches and all that other fun stuff that happens in real time. So we're just going to walk you through our process of YouTube Shorts. For those of you who want to make YouTube Shorts, we'll show you how. We use OpusClip Pro. We have the paid version. So we have videos coming out non-stop for shorts, of course. I believe up until March. We'll check the schedule and see up until when. March, probably the first week or second week. And then moving forward, I have to do more shorts to push out. But I'll share with you the schedule. The mobile app of OpusClip is not the same as the desktop. So when you do your push your YouTube Shorts, you want to do it from your desktop because it's a more streamlined experience, and you can access the calendar. You could have one window for the calendar and one window for your shorts, and then as you push, we have Swedish Forge here. Hey, what's up, Swedish Forge? Good to see you. Swedish Forge actually gave us the STL file for this print that we printed, which is great. She still has a couple more layers, to be honest with you, but we'll get there. I'm just gonna move this over to the side since we don't need that. Bob, if you're watching, hope all is well. Bob got his package, which is great. And I'm just going to push everything over here to share with you the mobile version of OpusClip Pro. And OpusClip, what it does is you could make a YouTube short from your video using Final Cut. But with OpusClip, it allows you to make a YouTube short from a long form video by throwing the URL link in there. The only downside to OpusClip, you'll see as we move forward, is that if I have a video that's an hour long or 30 minutes long and I get 15 or 20 clips out of it, you have to go in manually and edit each and every video because it cuts it into a short. But if you're doing a video like this with just camera one, it's fine. Just go in and then you can just schedule and send. If you do a video where you're showing your desktop and a camera 2 right here, or maybe even camera 3, I'll show you the process. You have to do it manually. And even though it's paid, it's supposed to be AI and work the magic for you, there is no magic. The only magic is you trying to find a time in your schedule to put 2 or 3 hours aside to fix the shit that you're actually paying for that don't work. So knowing that and moving forward, let's see what we have here. We should see our screen here. Hold on one moment, please. Where's our OpusClip? Is it in this window? No. Might have to reboot the phone, but it says we're pushing it, but we don't see it. I just want to share the mobile version with you so that you guys can see. Might have to quit. Remember, we're live. We make these videos so you don't have to. Now it looks like it might be pushing, but we will. We got a spinning beach ball, which would be not a good sign, but nice. The beach ball is with reflector, so that is a good sign. Spinning beach ball means the app crashed, but thankfully we're still streaming because we're not streaming with a key. We're actually streaming with the default key, which is a little bit of a bummer, which means that if the stream crashes, we have to boot up again. All right, so let's see. We'll go into reflector. We're using reflector 4. Works really well when it works, and when it don't work, it don't work. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna push so you guys can see. We have Samsung Me. There we go. So here's reflector. As you can see, this is the mobile version, and just looking at the comments. I have to go into the. I don't know why. This freaking app, right? I want to see the comments, but I can't see the comments in the portrait mode unless I actually go into YouTube. So we'll just open up another window. What's up? Sale725 joined. Welcome to the club. I'm just going to go here into YouTube. Remember, because it's live, it's supposed to be audience participation. So when people chime in and say hello, we don't want to leave ya hanging. And special thanks to Afix, who actually introduced us to the software we're using right now. And great, now I'm just going to do a pop out of the chat and leave the chats in the main window so that we got you covered. Yeah, it's amazing. Even with the paid version of Streamlabs, maybe it's a Mac thing, it does not share all the chats unless you put the chats into like one window. See, window 1, window 2, which is a real bummer. Although you have top chat fans, refresh chat option in your window, but nah, multi-stream. And I can send a multi-stream chat and I can say, hi everyone, hi everyone. Then it goes to all platforms, I think. Did it? No, it didn't. Oh yeah, it did. See, you heard the ding ding. I didn't hear no bells. Except for me, if I want to see it. See, it should have gone here up to that one, but we don't. See, it just says Eric Severance, bro. Thought it was real. It was real. It was a flight. We do live streams. We have Friday night flights, but it's raining today, so we might not do a live stream of our flight. But we do everything legal with, we have to follow all the rules of the FAA in Part 107. So, if you want to see a live flight, I will probably, as the weather gets nicer, do more live flights during the day. So we can, see what it's like during the day so that you can get it just a bit like, oh, that's how it looks at night. So we'll be doing that too. But as you can see here, I can do a multi-stream chat, but I can't. I can only see YouTube chat in the portrait in the landscape. All right, welcome. Yes, hi. Also, hi everyone. I'll say hi, Eric. Hi. Shout out to Eric. SEVERNS. All right. Knowing that, moving forward. So as you could see here, we have the mobile version of the OpusClip, but we don't have many options. You have your subscription, you have your other stuff, but when we click on the video, right, we can see a video, and but we can't schedule it. We can download it, but we want more than just being able to download it. And it looks good. It looks good until we have a deeper look inside. So I really don't know why, they have the mobile app. I guess the mobile app allows you to throw a link in there and create a short. But as you can see, I can heart it. Why do I want to heart it? You don't want it to be hearted until we have a push. Whoop. Oh, we don't want to do that. You don't want it to be hearted until it gets pushed in real time, scheduled in YouTube. So we could see everything. Doesn't tell you how many clips there are. And the only way to do that is to do it from the desktop. Now you could do this, like let's say you can't wait till you get home and you want to do it now while you're on your train ride back home. So let's go here. We'll cross that out, and then we'll go into OpusClip Pro. Cost and money. Cost. Well, it's free. In the beginning I was using the free mode, but as you see here, let me just, before we go into the cost and money, you can do it from the website, right? If you go directly to the website, and I believe if you go somewhere in your browser, right here, and if you click on right here, that little thing right there, and then you say right here again on that side, and then you can do request desktop website. Now that you have the desktop website, you can log in and do it from there on your train ride home. Cost and money. As you can see, now we're done with the phone part. Let me get rid of the phone. And that's a good question, because nothing's free. Well, there is a free version. We're going to go over the plans. The free version, if you're just starting out, you're going to be okay with the free. When your channel picks up traction, and then you realize that no one's watching a 5-10 minute video, and then you get like 1,000 views for a 30-second video, or maybe even more, you're gonna wind up using the paid version, because it'll just pay for itself in the long run. Knowing that, and moving forward, we will go here, new browser, and then bring this out. I guess I have to stretch it out. All right, I keep it here. So now I'm just gonna make it bigger and go into OpusClip. Sign in. It'll sign me in automatically. As you can see here, I have 90 credits left. I used up a lot of credits because I took the live stream on how to build a calculator and turned that into a short. I took the last 2 videos, made shorts out of them. But this one, don't worry, we're going to get to the price, made 41 clips. And then the other one, I got another 20 clips. So I have a total of 80 shorts I have to push out, right? But let's go into the price. So let's say if I'm running out of credits and I need more. You can add more even if you're on the plan, because you might use your all your credits. Me, I'm not. I'm going to keep and wait for it to replenish. And as you can see, it's about $29 US, but it would cost me $58 right now if I renewed it in the middle of the cycle. Kind of like works kind of like a cell phone plan where they prorate you, but I only pay $29 a month. See, Pro, and I am using the Pro. I'm not going to proceed. And you have different packages right here. And then you can choose. Me, I just let it auto renew monthly because remember, it pays for itself. And then learn how credits work. Let me see. See, you can, and credits work. If you make a short video, short clip, you're going to use minimal credits. If you use the longer the video, the more clips you get, the more credits. But honestly, this is my first time in months that I've been left with 90 credits. Usually, if you follow me, and I've been doing OpusClip talks, I usually have 400 or 500. They usually just keep rolling over, and so I just went all out this month. But I want to see the plan. So if we go here, let me go. I believe, because I want to share with you guys. See, thumbnails are free. You have the creative team, but hold on one moment. There we go. Subscription. There we are. So let me move this in so the folks at Instagram can see. See, I can cancel at any time. A lot of times some of these websites are like, how do I cancel? You got to call, you got to email them. And then then sometimes when you call, they're like, well, can you tell us why? And then they try to hold you hostage by the phone, keeping you on the phone tree. But here, you can cancel at any time. As you can see, it's $29. But again, if you're running out and you want to renew within the middle of the plan, they prorate you, which means they'll charge you a little extra, but they also are throwing in more. So if you renew it, or if you're new to OpusClip, and there's only 1 week left in the month, you only get billed for that 1 week. So they're really honest with their billing practices, which is great. A lot of companies don't do that. And as you can see, it will cost me a little bit more, but their billing practice are honest. And as you can see, you have the Pro plan. There is a free plan. You can change you can upgrade yearly. Me, I might if you pay annually, it's cheaper, right? Whereas if you pay monthly, it's going to cost more. And then if you need your billing information for tax purposes, you can just go here, because remember, everything is what do they call it? Tax deductible, right? And you can compare plans. These are the different plans. It should load. Someone must be hogging the internet. All right, so the starter package is $15. In the beginning, if you guys been following me, I was $15 a month. I go, wow, that's so cool. But then as the channel's growing and I get more videos, I'm doing the $29 a month. But as you can see, it's $14 right a month right now. So maybe you with the free trial, which is pretty good considering what you get. And it's billed annually though, so it's actually cheaper to do it annually than what am I paying? $29 a month. So it's costing me more. But I kind of like the a la carte, just paying $30 instead of $100 and something up front. And then you have the business. I don't do the business, but as you can see, you get 3,600 credits per year. Team workspace, 2 seats, 2 brand templates, 6 social accounts. You connect to 6 social accounts. I'll show the accounts that I have connected. I might do more, but those are the only platforms I know that you'll see. What I'll share with you. Input from 10 different sources, multi-aspect ratio, which is great. Long form and short form content. You look at portrait and landscape mode, basically, and some other format. I guess those Instagram little square thingies. Intercom chat support. The chat support, honestly, whether you're paying $15 a month, $29 a month, or even got a business plan, their chat support sucks. You basically, I've been having issues with them, and then I just try to troubleshoot, and then as soon as I figure it out, sometimes they never get back to you, or sometimes they refer you to what is it called? Discord. I'm like, what? I'm paying $29 a month for Discord just to find, hopefully you get a moderator or keyboard warrior jump on your support ticket, and you get an answer like that. So the support sucks, but there's YouTube and other platforms that will help you, or maybe some videos like mine that already have troubleshooting solutions for whatever glitch the program will have. But other than that part of it that sucks, the shorts are phenomenal, because now we're going to go into the nitty gritty of everything so that you guys can see. So, you know, you just got to be tech savvy and patient, or really good at troubleshooting, because good luck getting support with them. They'll answer your ticket maybe a week from now. So as you can see here, we'll go into this one right here. You have 27 days before, or 30 days, right, before your shorts expires, but 30 days to plan it. So let's say, for example, let's go into this one. Do we have planned here? Nope, nothing planned in here. So I need to schedule these. I'll do these today, and then I'll sign off. And you guys can see how it's done. So I put the link in, it generated, and the link goes basically here, in case you're wondering, like, where does the link go? Right there. And then as soon as you put it in, you just click get clips. But if you have a clip that's 3 minutes or 2 minutes and you don't want to make it into a short, you just select don't clip in the option menu. Now back to this one, how to install. So this one generated 28 clips, which is pretty good. So 28 clips, and then divide that by into how many posts I do a day. So I'll give you my schedule. The schedule is as follows. I do one at 12 a.m., right? One at 3 a.m., one at 6 a.m., one at 9 a.m., and then one at 12 p.m., one at 3 p.m., and then one at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. So I have 8 clips per day, right? So I have 8, 16, so I have 3 days worth of clips in here, maybe 3.5, right? And then the other one generated about 50. So we're looking at almost a week, maybe 2 weeks with the other one worth of clips, which is just phenomenal, because now you have, it's like generating passive income, because you do get paid more money from the clips than you do from the long form content. So I'll be at work or wherever on the train, and then people are like, wow, how is he posting? This is how you do it. Except you gotta, now it generated, as you can see here, 28 clips. But what sucks about it, whether it's a paid version or business version, this is the other part that sucks about OpusClip. Their hold on, their tech support and their so-called AI clip generator. Let me just turn this on so that you guys can follow the bouncing ball. Enable. See, I got 28 clips. It says it right there. For those of you on Instagram, right here. See, 28. And then as you can see, I got, oh wow, great, I can just schedule them. I wish. Now I got to go in and check each one. So whether you got 100 clips, 20 clips, 30 clips, you got to go in and check, and then you go to edit, right? And this one's fine. I can just scrub through it because it's just one timeline. See? So then I can just go back. You're like, yay, I don't have to do it anymore. And then on the other downside, so we have 3, you know, we are currently addressing cluster queuing issues that potentially delay new project processing. Oh, that's fine. I could live with the cluster queue of new project processing. But what I don't like is sometimes you'll have a feed scheduled to go out, and then you'll get an email saying, sorry, your clip did not post. Which is a bummer, because sometimes, you know, that those clips keep the metrics going. So you'll see that. I'll share with you. I'll log into the email and show you some of those emails they share. So that's one. That's good, right? And then we go here to edit, and this one looks like it might be good. You can change this if you don't want that splash bar in there. This one's good, but we don't know because we have to go all the way to the end. Perfect. This one's good, except I need to shrink this window, because remember, we have folks on the Instagram part watching us in portrait. Okay, this one is fine. Now we go to the third one, and then we go to edit. You always got to do this for each one, because you need to see where it broke up the video. This one's fine. Okay, and then we got and don't assume that just because you see it, like this one splash thumbnail, that it's fine. You don't know it's fine until you actually scrub through it. Wow, we're on a roll. But you got to do this for each and every one. And then this will be a short live stream, and then I'll just share with you. Nice. Sweet. And you got to do that for each one, and I'll share with you in a second. Because just when you think you're on a roll, like, wow, look at that one came up. Because in the beginning, I just was looking at the splash thumbnail and like, oh wow, looks good, looks good, looks good. And then I'd be like, here, looks good, all right? And then what would happen is I'd click on it, and then I go, and then someone commented, they're like, yo, bro, what are you showing? I don't see shit. And then what happened was, after scrubbing through it, see, and then I was like, what are they talking about? I have OpusClip. OpusClip is supposed to be on the beach and let everything automate. So this is where things come in. So you wind up having like 20 or 13 videos that you have to do this for. So for this one, we are scrubbing along, and for those of you on Instagram, and see how it's fill, nope, nothing. So we got to go here into the layout. You have two options. You can do gameplay, which is great, and sometimes gameplay might not work. If gameplay doesn't work, try fit. Fit does well, but it puts me in a little box over there. But sometimes you just got to do one or the other, you know, because it's really bad that the so-called $29 a month AI generator for your shorts. So this is where the time, you know, doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Except I clicked edit too soon, so I got to wait for that. No, you can actually do it, override it, because as you can see, I only did one, because it broke it up into many clips. Yeah, now I got to do this one. So I got two, right? I'm going to try gameplay. And then I have 3. And then I'm going to do gameplay again. And you could select multiple clips, but you don't know, I have the one on the top, so I don't want to mess that up. Gameplay. See? And then sometimes for that part of the clip, we might do a fit, right? And then we'll go here. Nope. Now I got to do gameplay. Yeah, that looks good. And then we're going to do gameplay. Maybe fit. And then this one, I'll leave it like that. And then that one, see, we can't see what's in here. And this is why it could take 2 to 3 hours to fix your YouTube shorts when you're paying $29 a month for shit, you know. But it's okay. I mean, what I like about the OpusClip, the other part I like about it is this part. So if this one's going to edit. So if we go to this one, I can push it to TikTok. I have a TikTok, but the TikTok, it didn't take off the way, I think I'm too old for TikTok. Whoops, didn't take off the way the YouTube and other stuff did. And then I have LinkedIn. LinkedIn's okay. You know, you get like a couple of bytes on your bio, but LinkedIn's like Facebook now, so I don't really, you know, doesn't bother me posting on LinkedIn. In the beginning, I was like, oh wow, LinkedIn's so serious, it's so business-like, I can't post there. And then one day I said, fuck it. And then I just do it. So as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think in the fine print it said 6. I don't really know what the 6th platform would be for me. Like, where would I go? Maybe Rumble. Rumble I'm not crazy about. Rumble's really glitchy. Rumble's nice. It's pretty. And the interface is great, but it crashes a lot. It's not reliable to some extent. I don't know. And I have hardwired. Everything is hardwired to my computer when it comes to the internet. It's not like YouTube. Maybe it can't handle multi-streaming. Maybe with Rumble you have to dedicate yourself to its platform. Maybe it knows, but all I know is that Rumble sucks. And as you can see, if I go to select the time, right, I believe we're in March. And if you're not sure, you go here, you go to OpusClip. I can't remember how far back my calendar, like where I stopped. So I click on the calendar, and as you can see, it's booked. Calendar management may not be your forte or expertise, but once you start making money on the shorts, and you're gonna figure it out. So don't worry about it. As you can see, I have to go into March. So everything stops at March 4th, right? And then if we go to the time, scroll down, 9 a.m. So we know the next one's 12 p.m., right? So we're going to go to March 4th, 12 p.m. So March 4th, and then select the time. And then sometimes we'll go to 12 p.m., right? And the next one will be 3 p.m. March 12th, where is it? Oh, I wish they had a different method, because we could just become, okay, 12 p.m. And remember, if you forget, you just go back and check the calendar. And I leave, now I know, like, if there's another video I want to push in between there, I know I can squeeze in a video at 1 p.m. I can squeeze in a video at 2 p.m. Sometimes you'll see that happening where there's back to back, because I think like, oh, that video is going to be so cool. I don't want to wait until April to push that one, or March. You see how the calendar is going, because we're already like 3 weeks away. So you can, you know, as long as you know your window of opportunity, you just squeeze it in. And sometimes some do better than others, and it has here a little percentage thing. The video is 99% likely to go viral. The video is 98% likely to go viral. 97. I think it just creates false hope. Like, it, you know, like you're like, oh my god, that's so cool, it's gonna go. Yeah, no, not really. Some do, some don't. If we go to my YouTube, you'll see. So I don't really pay attention to those metrics for me, because I just got to keep them pumping out, right? As long as they're pumping out, everything will be okay, and then, you know, you'll still get what you get. So we have shorts, you know, and then I'm happy with the numbers. And as long as, see, 875, 1,300, 1K. So my average is between 1,000 and maybe 900 and 500, right, on my shorts, which is great because they do better than the long form content. This video I might do again. Someone asked me to redo it. The what was it called? The it was here. Oh my gosh, I should have it. Oh, the Tesla coil. Yeah, so we were asked to do the Tesla coil, and which is pretty cool because I could see we were using our lighting wasn't so great. And I think it'll be better now. But look, that video, those clips of that video, you know, 1,700. So they're pretty good. Whereas that same video got 20 views. So you're sort of like making up for lost traction by creating a short. And this one, as you can see, is doing pretty good too. And then sometimes what you want to do is go to your calendar in your OpusClip, which is here, right there on the right hand side, and go to the month and day that we're in, right? And February 20th, is today the 20th? Interesting. See what we got. Oh, interesting. That's probably why they're having trouble. So they're having trouble with the batch processing because these should have been pushed out. See? Bummer. It should say posted. See? Posted. And these never left. And not because of me. But as you can see here, updated banner. Cluster capacity has been increased and the queue has fully drained. Wow. New projects are processed as expected, and we are currently addressing a small number of remaining stuck projects from the backlog. Fuck. You gotta be shitting me. So, yeah, this couldn't have happened. See, that's why I told you in the beginning, this is going to be a short stream. It's going to be a freaking... Now we can get to see how a support ticket works. So now, yeah, like I need help. Look, these videos are in the queue. And we got a backlog of issues. We have our dashboard. See clip anything, and it brings you there. We have an assistant, which is an AI assistant. And I'm saying hi. And ask a question. Can we get someone live? I understand you'd like to speak with someone directly. Let me check if there's information about contacting. Oh, really? Contact support. So then that brings you here. I already have an account. I'm logged in. And then, like I was saying, it's really hard. They really bounce you around. They throw you like a beach ball, you know. Send us a message. And then I need help. And then where's it? See, they don't even want you to text back until you can. Report a bug or a problem. I have a question. I have a problem. See, it won't even let me type anything. That's why I said support sucks. I have to check or you know, check which ones or pick. None of these selected. Bad cropping. It will be definitely bad cropping, which is what we're fixing in this video. But audio not syncing, caption problems, waiting too long or project failed, submitting a project, editing, download clips, posting, social platforms, team. No, none of above, right? Hopefully now this. Oh, yay! Okay. Hi, my SCHE scheduled. What are the clips? Clips are not. It's funny because that's what I was going to show you. Sometimes you have to go check and see because the scheduled clips won't post, which means you would have to go back and then change the dates on those clips because those clips are money right there. So that means those clips can go towards oh nice, waiting for a teammate, can go for the next schedule, which I think was 3 p.m. right, March 4th, and then so we have 2, but we got more than 2 because we have many. So we're gonna go to the calendar. We're waiting for a teammate. Nice. I never got a teammate before. This is good. Wherever you are, teammate. So we're going to close this out. And that's why sometimes you want to check your YouTube or whatever platform to see when the last post was. And I'm like, wait, that's weird. And pretty much the proof is in the pudding. It's weird because nothing is being pushed. But it's good for business because then we can say, welcome back to Everything That Glitches. We pay $29.99 a month. We got you covered. We're going to charge you, but we're not going to push your stuff out. And even if they decide, it's like, what happens with these clips? So these will not go out. I'll have to reschedule these. And that's 36. Is it 36? No, more than, yeah, 36. 38, sorry, 38 clips I have to reroute. Which that's another tedious part that can take for 38, because we have more here, 39, 40, because we have here hopefully we have 12 p.m. will push, right? 9 a.m. didn't go, it's scheduled. And that's where you'll get an email, but I never check that email because it's an email where all the shit goes into the junk. 9 p.m. So in about 30, like in 24 minutes, hopefully the 12 p.m. one will go out. See, this one, it's scheduled. But let's go back here because sometimes they drop you if you don't respond to the chat in time. Oh, nice. How did that happen? Oh, wow. You can even do a voice chat. That's good to know. But, oh yeah, you know what? Let's see. Allow while visiting this site. Hi, my scheduled clips are not going out from yesterday, and my scheduled clips are not going out from today. Hi, Oli. Let me and it's I don't. How do we fix this? Do you need that full access to my account? Thank you, Oli. Oh, I thought I was gonna send it all. So it's just like your phone where you can like speak a text while driving. Thanks. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. All right, so Oli's gonna look into it. So now we'll just wait. A little bit of a bummer, because as you can see, it's a really tedious process to schedule your clips, because you just can't schedule them. And let's see if we can continue. Oh, nice. So we can continue. So as you saw, we did one. I don't even remember which one it was. If you don't remember, just, you know, click on it and then edit clip. Remember, oh no, I guess we can't do it. All right, we got to go back. Get support. All right. Oh no, oh fuck. Oh, tickets. Waiting on you. All right, so you can't. Oh, that's an old one. Yeah, it took a long time to reply back to. Damn it. Message. 5 months ago. Oh, yeah, here we go. Almost lost. All right, so you got to stay in the chat. Don't go out. Maybe talk to your people in the meantime. Look for a new... see what we're going to build this weekend. I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you. We have a whole bag full of goodies. We have about, I don't know, 50 to 60 items. That's about 50 to 60 videos, 52 weeks in a year. So we're covered with making new stuff. I noticed that after exposing that last scam of the YouTube collaboration, I stopped getting emails for collabs, which is really weird. But that happens. Maybe it was all part of one elaborate scam, you know, to get you hooked, to get you in emotions of like, we've got him. He thinks the next one's going to be the big one. And then they wait, you know, and then send you the grand finale. Anyway, it is what it is, but always have a plan B. This is this product. Oh, wow. Interesting. That's it says this product contains a lead substance known to the state of California to cause cancer or birth defects or other reproductive toxicity. Wow, I didn't know that. This is supposed to be a tip tinner for soldering iron. All my solder is lead free until today. So for this, I will definitely where's the keyboard? Wear a mask. It's my first time ever working with lead, but I will definitely, I'll have to go upstairs and get one. But I know this is because my tip needed tinning and I didn't want to sand it anymore. But I, you know, if you're only using it once in a blue, oh wow. Never seen. It's like some salt on top. I don't want the salt to get into the keyboard, because it's good luck getting that out. So most likely you'd have to heat up your tin, your soldering iron, and then where's the stuff? Oh, this is all the lead. Oh wow, like it's solder mixed with like some granular stuff. So I presume that you just put your you know, your hot soldering iron in there. Ollie. Oh, nice, Ollie. The scheduled posts should show error messages on your calendar page that explain why they didn't go through. To check, click the calendar icon. I'll let you guys see. Let's close up this since this will be another mess. Okay. Samsung Me. Click the calendar icon on the left bar side. Find your scheduled post from yesterday and today. Look for any error messages displayed on the field post. Okay, 1 sec. Let's just tell him 1 sec. Bess, so you just said goodbye? Okay. So we're going to go to the calendar. And then I'm afraid to close the window. I really have it set up so that, and then we have today. Find the scheduled post from you. Look for any error messages displayed on post failed today. No, let's do yesterday, because today is the, you know. No error. It just says scheduled. Hold on. Let's send them a screenshot. Hold on. make that bigger. All right. Look for any errors. Find your scheduled post from yesterday and today. Look for any error. No, nothing. Scheduled. Wonder if they sent an email. So I guess that's another thing. Sometimes you'll get an email. Thanks for the screenshot. Let me investigate why these posts are stuck in the scheduled status. Perfect. But sometimes they'll get an email saying like, yo, your shit ain't going, or shit's not coming out. Let's go to Gmail. And then we go here. No email. Just chat GTP. I don't, delete it. No, usually, OpusClip, there we go. Video published successfully. So February 18th, let's just delete that, was the last post of things being successful. And then now, we'll go here. Yeah, which is a bummer. So check your emails just to, if you don't want to check your platforms, if you have more than one platform. But as you can see, if it says published successfully, it means it went to wherever you scheduled to go to, which means that the 18th is as far as we go. And then which is a little bit of a bummer because sometimes you can spend hours scheduling your stuff and nothing's going out. Except there's one here, something here about the banner. Yeah. Bummer. It's just so we gotta wait for, remember if we leave, oh no, where did it go? Oh no, where did it go? Oh, there we go. And I'll just say thank you. Okay. All right, so let him look into that. Well, I don't want to turn this on because remember it's got LED. Wow, who would have thought? It's called cleans. Oh, whoops. Yeah, cleans and redoes. Thankfully, we have a vacuum on here, right? And thankfully, it's not melted. So you got to be careful with this powdery substance. We're okay. Don't inhale it. Not so great packaging, but we make these videos so you don't have to. So just close it. Do that before you open it so everything levels out. And then now I gotta bust out the cover, twist it to close it. Now just this part, a little bit of a bummer because now we have to clean that. It's all right though. I gotta get some paper towel. Da, 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 da. This is our little vacuum here. Oh, thanks for. Oh yeah, I was like, wait, he replied back. Now you could use. We'll just use this. I was gonna say a wet something, but let's see what we got here. Full version of me. See, and then put this on like that. I just hope it works. It sucks it up. That's why I use this as an air dryer, because Sometimes shit just don't work. Okay. Whoops. See? Really. But it works great as a blower. Now we can see if it actually does work. It's going to get a little loud. That's working. Take a little bit of time, but we got time because Ollie good thing I didn't waste it all and all didn't fall, you know. This is great because the last time OpusClip, when my last support ticket, I got referred to like Discord. I didn't like Discord. There had so much crap happening. Like it was so much eye candy, so much graphics and colors. I didn't even know where to look. I was like, fuck it, I'll figure it out. Like, and that's pretty much where. And then I saw my little window. I got a reply. Alright, that pretty much sums that up. And then you can just do this on there with the brush. Right, to get up any remnants of the lead that may have. Remember, this is plastic, rubber, some sort. Well, that's going in. Nice. Might be able to refurbish that to some extent, but the vacuum worked. I'll probably flush that down the toilet because I don't want to put it in my trash can and then have it go on the floor, and then just wipe your brush. Oh wow, interesting. I just rubbed it and the thing just, that's how delicate that is. It means it's time. This one we've had for like 3 years, so I could see why it's just, you know, on its last leg. And we're refurbishing it by trying to tin it with that stuff. But you definitely wear a mask. I'll have to go get one. I know I have one laying around somewhere. And then when we're done, just lay the vacuum flat, flush everything down the toilet. It's a good thing we didn't lose the whole thing. Otherwise, I'd probably salvage it and put it back in its container. But we don't tin very often, so we'll be all right. We didn't lose. That thing will probably last us a year or two, you know, compared to what we lost. And just, you know, making sure that there's no remnants of your Etch-a-Sketch on here. So it gives us time to clean everything. While we're waiting for Ali. Remember, if you leave the window, you lose your chat, you lose your spot, sort of, but they don't make it easy to find your way back. We could probably connect something, see if there's an update, answer some comments from the videos and stuff. All right, let's see. Because it doesn't give you a ding, you know, like let you know that, hey, Ollie's back. So we'll just close that out, multiple windows. And this is the second time this happened though, because the other day I was rescheduling my streams because none of the posts went out. You know what? We should tell Ollie that this is not the first time this happened. Just wanted to share that this is not the first time this happened. JPPE happened. Happened last week too. Let's see if we have. Oh, but I rescheduled them, so I can't share with him a screenshot. But he'll know. So now we'll just wait. Hopefully, he's not going to come back and say, you have to reschedule all your streams again. I'm like, no. It takes like 2 hours. But 2 to 3 hours, right? And you're buying about 3 weeks. So it's like an hour a week, right? 1 hour to cover this whole week, 1 hour to cover that whole week, and then 1 hour to cover the week of March 4th. If you're lucky, as you can see. But usually you get an error that your scheduled stream didn't go, which is really weird. that part I can't explain. Maybe Ollie can. But it does say there is a delay. It doesn't say that it's going to be 2 or 3 days, so. So we'll wait and see what Ollie says. Ollie, we're waiting. All right, hopefully they can do it through the back door. Oh wait, in 2 minutes, at 12 p.m. right? There should be another batch of videos pushing out. We'll let you know if those go through. So take your time. All right. Hopefully, I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what he says. Here's for those of you on Instagram who want to see what's happening. We're on support with OpusClip Live. This was supposed to be a video on how to make YouTube shorts or shorts for your shorts, whatever platform you want to push to. But as you can see, we have scheduled videos in the queue ready to go out that never went out, and the last time they were pushed out was on the 18th. But thankfully we got live support. That's never happened before. Usually they make you put in a support ticket, but depending on your issue, if it's worthy enough, someone will come on and help you. We have Ollie working with us. We sent him a screenshot, so he was thankful for that because that helped him see that we could not see the errors he was hoping that we would see. He said, go to your calendar, look on the scheduled post, and you'll see an error. But I don't see any error. And then, this is what you pay for, right? But when it works, it works. And when it don't work, it don't work. But you got to check. You got to check to make sure the things go. Otherwise, sometimes shit don't work. I heard a ding, but I didn't hear I heard the bells. See, we have here. I said hi to Eric, and then we have here, cost and money. Swedish Forge was asking how much it cost, and maybe that one came in from Instagram. That's the only downside to multi-streaming, that you, someone elite. Oh, Owl 87 joined. Welcome. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I heard a ding. Maybe it was from OpusClip. Nah. Ollie's looking into it. He probably doesn't know. Opus probably tells him it's me. So we're just gonna wait it out. We were gonna try and tin the tip, but I need a mask. Maybe that gives me time to go upstairs and get a mask. We should have some down here. Well, I could put on the microclimate mask, right? Oh, nice. But your post reached 3 impressions. Let's see if those left. Elvis has left, but that could be a previous post from LinkedIn. But the way to find out, right, is we're gonna go open up another window, or go to a different window. Let's see. Go here, move this over, and then go there, and then put this in desktop 4, and then go back here, and then go to dashboard, then go to calendar, and then it should say, oh nice, look, it kept the chat. It didn't do that before. Look, see right there. But we have the chat in another window because I want to see what went out in my schedule. It should say posted. So for today's date, see, February 20th, 12 a.m. and then we're going to scroll 35 more. We can close this one since it's open in another window, and then go here and look for 12 p.m. It should say post. It should be green, right? Nope. No. See, we got 3 p.m., 12 p.m. scheduled. 12:01 time is right now. Let's press refresh. Sometimes it does take a little bit, like it's not on the minute. It's not like the post office where they close or open at 12. Like you here, it does need a little bit of buffer. So sometimes it might at 12:02. It'll, or 12:03. So, but at least we're still on the chat with Ali, and it says scheduled. Damn it. All right. Let's go back to our chat with Ali. Huh, that's weird. Oh, it's right here. See? No. 12 p.m. Whoops. 12 p.m. Never posted. All right. And then we can go back here to double check. We can go to YouTube, right? And then go to shorts and see what we got. Nope. Bummer, because it would, you're not going to get 194 views within 1 minute. Usually, based on my metrics, so I just know it didn't post. So as you can see, 184. Bummer. Yeah. Sucks because now we are at the mercy of Ali. Like usually this would say 1. So whatever we saw might have been an old LinkedIn. And if we go to LinkedIn, go to my feed, and then, oh wow, no. See, my last post on LinkedIn was 1 day ago. So my streamline process that I'm paying for ain't working, man. Which explains why. Thanks for the screenshot. Let me investigate why these posts are stuck in scheduled status. Alright. Bummer. Bummer big time. It sucks. And so we wait. Maybe I'll put on my mask, my microclimate mask, and tin the tip to the soldering iron and see how it works. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to try and test on the microclimate mask, because this is lead. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but I would just get a mask upstairs, but I think she's in a meeting. So I'll have to. This has an on-off. It has HEPA filters in here, which are great. You turn it, you'll hear it. Probably the. See? Should charge it though, just to keep it in good standing. It charges via USB-C, and I don't. It's tricky with the glasses, but. See, this was my mask during the pandemic. But the pandemic's over, and you get about 8 hours of battery life, and you can see it doesn't fog up. Right? A little overkill for this experience, but as you can see, we need to tin our tip, and so now I feel like Marty in Back to the Future. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. Here's our special stuff. Samsung me stuff. Alright, there we are. So you gotta open it carefully. See? And then now, we didn't lose much. I'll put this here. Greetings, Earthling. This has to get to 7 something. Put our keyboard down for a second. It has to get to 750. And then I guess you can put it in. Work the magic. This will make a nice YouTube short. Oh wow, nice. Oh my god. Let's find our little thingy here. It really did tend the tip. Wow. We'll turn on the fan and we'll know if it worked if we can tin it with actual solder. The solder should stick to it. It looks like kitty litter where it gets wet and it leaves these clumps in. We'll move that to the side. Need that to get to 7 something. Oh, nice. Soldering iron. So we're going to be escalated to a teammate who could help us, because apparently, I'll share with you what, well, this is heating up. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hold on. Here's what they share at OpusClip. Whoops. Yeah, bummer. I've looked into this scheduler issue and can see that your posts are stuck in scheduled status without showing any error messages, which isn't normal behavior. Since this is happening repeatedly and it indicates a potential system issue, I am transferring you to a teammate who can investigate this further. They'll get back to you within a few business days. Are you kidding me? Anyway, on that note, let's move this over. See, that's why I told you it takes a couple of days for them to get back to you. Oh, nice. It's tinned. Oh my god. And the solder is sticking to it, and that's what you want. So this worked beautifully. Okay, now we can plug this out. Move that there, move this over. Take this. And we didn't breathe in any fumes. Now we can shut this off. It's a little bit like kitty litter, where it clumps up, like all with the soldering that you don't need. But now we have to figure this out. I'll share with you what Ollie said, which sucks. See, everything I said was true if you were watching this from the beginning. They get back to you in a few days. We were lucky to get someone live, but usually that doesn't happen. And when you do, the person who can actually help you can't until 3 days from now, which means that you're going to be left troubleshooting it. Right? I'll get back to this in a second. To try and fix it. Let me put this here. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. I knew this had to go somewhere. Should reach out to the folks at Microclimate in the meantime. Because I asked